Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dom and today we're going to be doing a Valentine's Day inspired makeup look. So if you're interested in that, then stay tuned. So I am priming my eyes with the MAC paint pot in the shade Soft Ochre, I think. I'm just blending this out with my fingers like so. Just going back and forth. And you don't have to be super precise with this because I'm doing my eyes primarily first, just in case I mess up or anything like that. Now I'm going to be setting my eyeshadow primer with a white eyeshadow just to kind of help the mattes blend better over top. Some people like having a tacky base, but that's just not my style personally. In this video, I did dip in a couple different palettes just because I don't have like an all pink palette. So I started with the Glam Light Ice Cream Dream, and I think I took the shade, hold on, let me look in the palette real quick. Sorry for the extra noise, but I took the shade Mochi, Mokai, whatever, and then the shade Bubblegum right after that. You'll see in like a few seconds here. So I started working out of the Ice Cream Dream palette first, just to kind of get some of those brighter pinks in there. And then I went to my Blend Bunny Cosmetics Surge palette just to get the depth that I was looking for. So yeah. But how have you guys been? Valentine's Day is coming up in a couple weeks. Isn't that bananas? Like, anyway, yeah. Do any of you guys have plans? Any special plans for your Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day is on a Monday, which is strange, so I have no idea what I'm gonna do then. But I want to get my nails done. I do want to do that. And then I took that darker shade that I was mentioning earlier, that shade Bubblegum, out of the Ice Cream Dream, and that's what I'm putting on my lid currently. I actually really love how this look ended up turning out. So yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. Do you guys have any favorite pink eyeshadow palettes? Because I really don't have any all pink eyeshadows, which is something that I'm like, I could do for some pinks now. I could do for some pinks. But anyway, I'm really liking the lip color that I settled on for this look. Like, I'm looking in my mirror and I'm like, oh, this is pretty. Like, yes, so pretty. I love that for myself. Truly, I do. Did anyone pick up the new ColourPop Secret Admirer collection? I ended up picking up a couple of the blushes, so when those come in, I'll probably talk about those because I don't think I've ever tried ColourPop pressed powder blushes before. So I'm excited to see how those will work. And now I'm taking the shade, I think it's called Red Velvet, in the palette, and I am just applying that to the lid as well. And I'm kind of doing it more so I can get the kind of like the halo eye effect. So I'm kind of focusing the majority of the pigment towards the inner corner and closer to the outer corner, kind of leaving the center a little blank. And then just softening up the edges a little bit. Halo eyes aren't necessarily my strong suit. I feel like I don't have like the perfect eye shape for them, so I try to do my little spotlight, you know, on my lid as best as I can with my eye shape, and I think it looked cute. I think it looked all right. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any tips down below in the comment section. That'd be great. And I'm going to take my NYX glitter primer on a brush, and I'm just going to apply that to my lid. And then I'm going to use the shade Strawberry and the Ice Cream Dream palette to go right on in the center. I'm starting to get a little hungry. I ate a cheeseburger earlier today, a bacon cheeseburger and french fries to be exact. Ooh, I need to get the other half of that burger out of my purse, but it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna breeze past that. And then I'm kind of touching up the colors, just going back and forth. I feel like this look took me forever to do, but I don't know. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. I just felt like it took a really long time for me to get it done. But anyway, now I'm applying glitter primer on the other side. And then just working it out with the shade Strawberry over top. And then I'm going to take my Beauty Blend Bunny Cosmetics. I don't know why I was going to call it Beauty Bay, but I'm going to take the Surge palette, and then I'm going to take the hot pink shade that is called Maybe. And I tapped into it with a little bit of black. I would skip that step because I didn't add enough to like really make a difference, to be honest, but I added that into the outer corner and the inner corner. And then in a second you'll see me dip into the shade Maybe and Taboo, and they're actually neighbors in the palette, and I dipped into both of those and applied those on the eye as well. And I ended up switching my brush because this one here was just a little too tiny for what I was trying to do, and I was just trying to get an overall depth in the outer corner. And I'm glad that I reached into this palette because I definitely think that it did bring a whole another level to this look, and I think if I wouldn't have done that, I don't think I would have enjoyed the look as much. So just a little side note there, but you can keep it light and fluffy and like more really light pink if you want. This is just like a deeper pink, if that makes sense, which I like. So I'm glad that I did that. And as you can see, there I am dipping in the palette, going on the outer corner of my eye, and then I'm going to take it towards the inner corner, like right where I would do the inner corner highlight. That is where I'm starting, and I'm going to place that in there as well. These lashes aren't the most comfortable lashes I've ever worn, and I'm sorry for the extra noise, but my turtle is literally splashing around in his tank right now, so you know, he doesn't understand that I'm doing a voiceover. He doesn't care about any of that. Actually, he doesn't care about that, and he doesn't care about my sleep when he's clunking around at night. But anyway, so I'm just going and touching that up. And then I'm just going to go back into the shade Strawberry just to brighten everything up and make it a little bit more vivid. And I'm just gonna kind of blend that inner corner a little bit. Ollie, sir. And then I just took the shade French Vanilla and I just put that right on the center over top of that pink shade. Some nachos sounds amazing. Okay, so now I'm gonna start on my foundation. I am using the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation in the shade 57Y, I believe, and I'm just using a sponge to blend that out. And then I am going to go in with a little bit more. I really like this foundation because it's a really beautiful one. It's not mattifying, it's a natural finish, which I think is just so pretty. I like a really skin-like looking foundation, especially for something like Valentine's Day or a date night. I just want my skin to look very beautiful, and I feel like this product here does that, so I enjoy it a lot. And then I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and then I am going to spray it with some setting spray in 2.5 if I can find it, and that just kind of helps blend it out, make everything look more natural, and it helps, you know, with the longevity of your makeup. So that is what I am doing here. Alright, and then my eyes are nice and watery as per usual. Alright, now I'm going to take a little bit of this Soul Body Bronzer, and I'm going to just use it to kind of like give my nose a little bit more definition again. And then I tried using this one on my face, but this one I don't really use to kind of like give myself a contour just because it's not really like deep enough for that. But I bring this all the way up into my eyebrows pretty much. And I just tap it out with a sponge. And then I'm going to take the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, and I'm just going to sculpt my face a little bit. Just give myself a little bit of a bronzy, contoury base. And then I'm going to tap that out with my sponge. And then I'm just going to set my under eye with some powder. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury powder, by the way. And then I'm just gonna, I saw a little discrepancy in my eyeshadow, and I was just like, okay, let me blend it out just a little bit. And it definitely did help. All right, moving on. All right, so now I'm gonna use my Alamar Cosmetics Trio Bronzer, and I'm gonna use the deepest shade in the palette to set that cream bronzer and just to really bring some more warmth to my face. All right. Now I'm just gonna kind of clean up any bronzer that I may have gotten out of hand, just to kind of sharpen things just a smidge. And then I'll be right back. Okay, so I did my lashes and I did my eyebrows, and I'm just pressing my lashes together. And then I am going to take a little brush and I'm going to use the same shade maybe to smoke out the waterline a little bit, because I added black to the waterline and I think it looked cute. So that is just what I'm about to do here in 2.5. And then I'm going back into the shade Strawberry, and then I'm going back into the shade French Vanilla, which is the white, and just kind of making everything pop again. So yeah. And then these lashes were bothering me and were a little bit of a problem, but now I think we're okay. I think we're okay right now. But every time I put these on, at first they're like a little problematic. So they're not my favorite, but I thought they would look cute with the look. Okay, so now I'm going to take the e.l.f. Putty Blush in the shade Caribbean or Caribbean, I don't know, tomato, and I'm just putting that on my e.l.f. sponge, and I'm just tapping that out on my face. And it looks pretty. I like it. I'm trying to use more cream products because I like the way that they sit on my skin better than a ton of powders do, and looking like skin and looking flawless is literally the goal, okay? It's literally the goal. So here we are. And I like a lot of blush, so you know, you don't have to put this much. Put whatever you're comfortable with, but I always like to overdo it a little bit because usually it does wear off a little bit. So, you know, I like to do a little extras, and on like my chin and on my nose, and you know, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, now I'm going to take the Mimosa highlighter from Glam Lights, and I am going to highlight my face a little bit. So I accidentally put a little too much here, and you'll see me go back in with a sponge and tap it out a little bit. It's fine. It's okay. Everything looks beautiful now. And then I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to put some on my chin, and then I'm going to take a smaller brush, and I'm going to do the bridge of my nose because I like to look like Rudolph. I just like to bring attention to my nose because it's cute and I like it. And then I'm putting a little bit under my eyebrows just to tie everything together, you know? And then I'm going to spritz my face again. Get any places where I feel like I missed. Alright, and these are the lashes that I'm wearing. The House of Lashes Fairy Noir Lights, I think. Yeah. And then for lips, we're going to do the Morphe lip liner in the shade Date Night. How fitting. Isn't that cute? Anyway, we're going to use the shade Date Night. And then for lipstick, I'm going to be using the Pat McGrath Labs Beautiful Stranger, which is so cute. Really like that color. It's, no. Did I use Beautiful Stranger? Let me not get the line. Hold on. I got to look at them now. No, I didn't use Beautiful Stranger, did I? No, I used the shade... I didn't use Beautiful Stranger. I used the shade Venus and Furs for my lipstick today. Venus and Furs, the one that I just bit. Anyway, moving on. And then I'm just going to touch up my lip liner. And then I'm going to use the Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Cupcakin', I think, or something like that. But yeah, this is the finished look pretty much, you guys. Hopefully this was helpful, maybe give you a couple ideas on something that you could wear for Valentine's Day. I probably will create something similar, but if you like it, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends.